Ethics and economy are major topics in my work. The other would be, let's call it anarchy. Even when you start producing a painting, economy is part of your work, because you have to calculate how much do I put in, what may I get out, what you might get out. In my case, these calculations are a part of the artwork. Not in the way that I'm showing you how much I paid for materials and stuff, but how does a product work in this world? My interest in ethics starts at the borders of legal and illegal actions. When you yourself, or I myself as the artist, start to become uncomfortable doing it, it's getting interesting. I received a call from Ukraine and I was offered a leg that I had asked for like a year before or half a year before. But I just asked for it like you say these things, try out. I would never have expected that it could ever come true, that somebody offers me a leg. And when you get offered a human leg, this is frightening. You don't feel comfortable anymore. And I was thinking once and twice, and of course I did it. I accepted it, I bought it. And I did that on one hand because it would create a fantastic piece of artwork. In the end, you receive a diamond, what is the most compression you can have in materia, a diamond made of a human leg. What you don't see, but you know it. And this piece is loaded. You need to give a conceptual piece of art a body to make your thoughts visible. And the body is the artwork. The problem I have to solve is to make people find the backstories and come to the backstories. I don't believe at all in educational art. I hate that, and I'm positive it doesn't work. We can see that in museums that it doesn't work. People read texts, they read it, and they leave. You have to make people become active and find the stories. For that, I'm always trying to achieve and to create delicious surfaces. That the visitor looks at what I did and comes definitely to the idea that something is wrong here. The head of the viewer is the main tool to finish the work. Crime Terror Riots is an ongoing series of photographs and film work. That is a police archive. I found a large archive of negatives and films, which I kept for now something like 8 years, I guess. I always saw that it's very strong material. The images are fantastic. The background is fantastic. But something was missing until I met Magdalena Kopp. And Magdalena Kopp is the ex-wife of Carlos the Jackal, who she was married with for 16 years. 16 very difficult years for her. And the basic idea was to combine terrorism and police in one work, and especially turn around the places. The ex-terrorist spies out the archive of the police. Luxury avatar, which we will have here in the exhibition at the end of the exhibition, because it's still in Zurich right now, is the last piece of artwork that I have been doing with taxes. What we have here is the part-time sculpture, the sports car, which is placed, not parked, it's placed in front of the gallery, what is great fun and which I really like. This series is based on the idea that I'm trying to make artwork out of tax deductions. The principle is that at the end of the year, of every year, I'm going to my tax lawyer, get my taxes calculated. He tells me how much money I still have to spend when I don't want to pay any taxes, and spend, of course, on working material. As I'm an artist, I can buy just anything and make artwork out of it. So that's how I came to Luxury Avatar, which creates a sort of parallel existence of my own life, but in luxury. It's waiting for the next step, what would be a suit, a nice watch. If I make good money, a car, a house, a boat, all these kind of things. With parallel running the possibility that the financial officers will stop me. I mean, they know what I'm doing, but they can find out what I'm really doing and don't accept it. Then we go to court. It's going to be a big thing. I talked to a tax lawyer who said that it's going to be tricky, but I would go for that. It's an interesting story. There is a chance to succeed, but there's also the chance to fail. But if we fail, my artwork is finished, and it's finished by the financial officers. Wonderful.